So now I can check whether or not no. Okay, great. Remove this. I I opened layout editor in Streamlabs and I don't know how to close it. Save changes. It didn't change anything. Now it shows Nexus versus Blackheart for me. Now it's updated. I'm not sure why it didn't update the other time. Well, whatever, it works. There we go. Okay, second game. Nexus as Yuriev at the top versus Blackheart at the bottom. As professional of an introduction as always. So yeah, Emerald Crater, very old map. It's a classic GPG map. It's very, very open for a 20-kilometer map, which is very rare. There's not really any map that looks like it or kind of plays like it. Although I guess the best comparison would be some map gen maps with maxes randomly spread out. There's lots. Unlike most 20-kilometer maps, this is very Tech 1 heavy. Because you have so few maps at your spawn. It's only 6 maxes. Most of the maxes are out on the map, and it's so easy to raid everything. And everything is a lot so vulnerable as well. Distance looks deceiving. This is a long distance to walk to these 2 maxes. That's like 3 minutes of engineers walking. And then a single bomber comes by and it's another 3 minutes for your next one. So yeah, it's quite a hard map to play as well because of that. First Indy from Blackheart versus... Okay, third air from Nexus. We will see probably lots of aggression and raiding in this game. First lab is out for Blackheart. Nexus probably is gonna make some. There we go, lab and tank. So another tank. Simply because there's so few maxes to expand. You don't need that much build power early on, so you can and should definitely build units to raid. So yeah, the clear expansions are these two Tech 3 max, these two 3 max locations. And that's why they are also the prime raid target at the start. First int for Blackheart is not really gonna do anything because Nexus went third air and also first int.
Hey, I'm back.
Welcome back. You're on the game, right?
Yes, I'm in the game. Yeah.
Okay, good. So I feel like Nexus is a slight edge with builds otherwise, simply because he will have more units out on the map, and the early air from Blackheart is not really gonna give him any advantage. So far, that is. Actually, I should probably order some food. I'm a bit hungry. Okay, let's see. What I myself found most difficult on maps like this is, do you protect your engineers or do you just raid yourself? Most of the time, it's better to just raid yourself. I feel
just send it.
like for example, you now see this one tank of Nexus in the middle, protecting the engineer, but you know, it's not really doing much, and it could be trying to kill Blackheart's undefended engineer. When you protect your engineers with tanks, when it always feels like when you do protect them, they never get attacked, and when you don't protect them, there's always something to kill them.
Yeah, even if you protect them, there's still a chance you will mess it up.
Yeah, although I guess now the tank will actually defend the engineer. And that was not the best micro there. I guess he kind of gave up halfway. So yeah, it was worth it in the end. But yeah, exactly. Like it's when there's an enemy tank coming and you have a tank protecting, most of the time your engineer still dies. It's um, just when labs are raiding, then it's good. I'm surprised we didn't see more labs, especially considering they're both UEF, and UEF labs are by far the cheapest and fastest. So I would feel on a map like this, after the lab change, you send like labs to everywhere. It's kind of what Blackheart is doing a bit now with his 2 labs on the right and left side, going for the 3 max location. Uh, like a move like that, it's so cheap and it can be so efficient. But they are a bit late. Actually, the one on the left gets cancelled.
Oh, is
So
Nexus gonna kill the NGC here? I mean,
nice
Blackheart
factory
is
block from
trying, yeah.
Blackheart. Yeah. Oh, that's. Oh, okay. He got stuck in the factory. That's actually very nicely done by Blackguards. Will keep that engineer alive for a lot longer. And
Yeah, he will actually finish the factory.
yeah, and he will keep one engineer alive as well. I assume. Okay, it's a double kill on the Mech Marines. Actually, now the tank comes to finish the job. Okay, so but it was that's a nice little bit of micro there. Um, so both issues went to the right side. That's gonna be a bit awkward. Um, raid on Blackheart's right side as well, the 3 max location, but there's a factory, so it shouldn't do that much. And the factory on the left is up as well for Blackheart, so and there's the transport survived, so he will just drop new build power and our tanks. So he should be able to secure that. So yeah, it's always awkward. Like you're in this situation with Blackheart and Nexus. Like what do you do? As the ACUs, do you retreat? Do you stay and hope your enemy doesn't have any units coming? The thing is, I feel like Nexus should definitely stay considering he lost the left side. I mean, he didn't lose it, but Blackheart did drop there, and like he doesn't have great control over it, just a single factory. But Blackheart is a lot closer to controlling it than Nexus is. The transport is going to the top left and is actually gonna kill.
Yeah, I was just wondering, is there even an NG on board? No.
Yeah, that's actually still a mistake because he should have just taken this Nexus as well.
Yeah.
Although I guess there's a Snoop, so one tank might have lost to Nexus tank. Bomber out. Where is it from Nexus? And the 2 wall sections from Nexus to protect his mechs. How sweet. So yeah, the lab at the top right, it might snack the engineer. If
He has intel, I think, yeah.
Yeah, okay, he does
yeah,
right
it's locked
click
on
it.
by...
So this is actually looking great for Blackguard. Also, the bottom right, another tank raid from Nexus, but again, there's a factory online, so it will be annoying, but it won't be too crucial. It won't be as brutal as the labs and the drops on the top left and top right. So yeah, that's why I feel like Blackheart should give up the 4 Nexus to Nexus, because Nexus should just threaten to draw him, because he's in a worse position. Um, let's see, units wise. I think Nexus has a bit more air. I guess the air for Blackheart is a lot more spread out. It's also out of fuel, half of it. But Nexus is also getting some pretty efficient rates on the left side. And probably in the middle soon as well. Yes. That's what he definitely needs to stay in this game. Another transport drop from Blackheart, this time dropping the 2 Maxes behind Nexus's base. I feel like you should also just try to drop engineers to take those Maxes.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, Blackheart is now in the position where he just needs to kind of cling on to what he has.
Yeah, he just needs to wait, and over time he will a win eventually. But Nexus is taking some very great fights in middle.
Yeah.
And if I take a look at total unit count, Nexus has Blackheart has 2700 in tanks, Nexus has 3900, so 1k up on units. That's probably mostly due to those efficient fights in middle. And on the left as well, actually. And it feels like there's gonna be more, because Blackheart still didn't really properly secure the left side, because he has the Nexus, although he's about to lose a few, but still only one factory.
Well, Blackheart is on a mission to kill some NGs in Nexus base. Let's see if Nexus sent one tank.
True.
Oh, that's a super low HP tank.
And it's not being focused? Oh, it is, okay.
No.
The transport
Okay.
is still just chilling there. This Blackheart SU movement, I feel like he's dead if Nexus shift Gs. He is dead.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And Nexus knows he's there, right? Like that's the thing about situations like this. I mean, Nexus has almost, well, not twice as many, but he has a lot more tanks. 82 tanks to Blackheart's 50.
Yeah, Blackheart is moving. Like, is Blackheart trying to get back to his speed? No, he rallied somewhere in the middle of nowhere. And Nexus is just prepping to kill him right now. There's the
Yeah,
shift G.
there's the shift G, and that should actually be it. Well, that's why I was saying he should retreat with this SU.
Yeah. I mean, he still has the PD, but that's so many tanks, it won't save him. And there's a gunship on him.
You can
That
have 3
completely
PGs, it
missed
won't be
T2.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite an awkward way to end it. It's gonna be 1-1, but end this game, that is. Focusing the PD. It's a stingers. Yeah, Blackheart actually played a pretty good game, but his ACU movement was just, let's say, not optimal at all.
Yeah.
It was quite bad. Yeah, like last game I feel like Nexus was playing better and was in a better position, but then bad ACU movement. This game, same but reverse. I guess it's payback, but it hurts more to have it happen on a 20 kilometer map than a 5 kilometer map, that's for sure.